Hello friends and welcome to the Saitama Stacker channel. Hey, my name's Dean and the audience has been asking me if I would do a tutorial on setting up my Ledger Nano X. So that's what we're going to do today. We'll start with an unboxing of the product and see what's inside. Okay, so we're just going to start out with an unboxing. So here is my Ledger Nano X. You can see it's still in its little cellophane, so let's go ahead and just see what's inside this box. Okay, it says keep your crypto secure everywhere. And it looks like we're going to have to slide it out of the sleeve here. All right. So there she is. The Ledger Nano X. Okay, just a little bit larger than a thumb drive for storage. On its outset, it looks pretty basic. Let's see what else is inside the box here. There is a getting started packet, it looks like, with the booklet of instructions in here, and a cord. Looks like a USB-C cord to attach it to your computer. So there we have it. So I went ahead and opened up the packet that came inside. It's a hello packet, and it just to see what was in there. And so the first thing I noticed, if you're into their merch, they hook you up. There's actually, it's impossible to see on here, but there's both white and black font stickers that you can put somewhere. They actually look larger than would actually go on the device itself. So, and then they include three, what they're calling recovery sheets. Okay. And on the back of the recovery sheets, there are 24 spots so that you can write down your seed phrases. Okay. So I've already written mine down on a notebook, and I'll just show you what they are so everybody can see. Never show anybody your seed phrases, okay? You may have some trusted individual in your family that in the event of you disappearing can locate your seed phrases and recover your cryptocurrency so your family will have that benefit. But if anybody asks you for your seed phrases for support or security, or they're going to help you, they're trying to steal your cryptocurrency. Okay? Okay, now that I'm on the main page, I'm going to, I'm going to go to apps and services, and here's Ledger Live. We're going to need this to be able to interact, so I'll just go ahead and download the app. And we're going to go with the desktop version today because that's where my recording software lives. Okay, I'm going to choose the Mac app because that's what I'm operating on. Looks like that's going to download quite quickly. So we'll just open that up and get it installed. Now, if I get a new computer or I change devices, my seed phrases that will be stored on these cards and on a notebook and, several places. I've got a couple of different safes that I can put these in. So we're just going to go ahead and move Ledger Live into the applications. But then if you ever change computers or your phone gets destroyed or whatever it is, as long as you have your seed phrases, you should be able to restore your wallet to any new device. Okay, so that should now be in my applications. There it is. Go ahead and launch it for the first time. And I'm going to go ahead and plug in the cable that came with this. And plug it into my computer here. Okay, so it's powered on. And says, welcome to Ledger Nano X. Press the right button to continue. So there are two buttons on the top of this. One is right here embedded in the little protector cover. And then there's one here on the left as well. One silver, one black. So I'm going to first make sure the app is fully installed. Yep, we're going to take time and make sure we read all the terms of service. And come into the Nano X. So it comes up and it tells me if this is the first time I'm using the Nano X, do we need to set it up? Absolutely, we do. Okay, access your crypto. Your crypto assets are stored on the blockchain. You need private keys to access and manage them. Own your private key. Your private key is stored within your Nano. You must be the only one to own it to be in control of your money, right? So anybody you share this with could also access your money. Your Nano works as a cold storage wallet. This means that it never exposes your private key online, even when using the app. That's very interesting. So when I'm using the app, that's separate. That's out in the cloud. But if I do any transactions, they have to be validated using my Ledger Nano X. Okay, so Ledger Live allows you to buy, sell, manage, exchange, earn crypto while remaining protected. You will validate every crypto transaction on your Nano. Okay, so how nice is this? Those scam tokens that were pushed into people's stuff, things coming into your wallet, you have to approve with the Ledger. Okay, so it says we'll start by setting up your Nano security. Let's do this. Let's do it. I'm excited. Okay, so it says plan to take 30 minutes of your time. So I'll be editing this for you guys to keep this shorter. Grab a pen to write with. Stay alone and choose a safe, quiet environment. Okay, craft room. Got this. Please be careful. Make sure you follow the instructions on this app at every step of the process. Okay, so turn on the Nano. My Nano is on. Connect the device to my computer with the USB cable. Check. Browse. Learn how to interact with your device by reading the on-screen instructions. Okay, mine says, welcome to Ledger Nano X. Press the right button to continue. Then it says, download Ledger Live at ledger.com. And then press right. So we've downloaded the app. Use buttons to navigate menus and lists. Okay. So I can go back and forth with the left and right button. Press both buttons to select. Okay. Hold both buttons at any time to go to the control center to power off and more. Okay. Ledger Live for help during setup. Set up as a new device. Restore from recovery phrase. Okay. So I'm going to go back to set up as a new device, and I'm going to press both buttons. That's what it said to do. To select. Okay. I held too long. So now I'm outside of the setup. Oh, there's a... Okay, so set up as a new device. Choose a PIN with 4 to 8 digits. Okay, so now I click both buttons and it's got a screen set up where I can enter my PIN. So I'll go ahead and do that now. By pushing the left, it makes the digits go down. By pushing it the right, it makes the digits go up. And pushing both selects and moves me to the next one. So I'll go ahead and do that now, and I'll edit it out so that you guys won't have to wait. So I went ahead and did that. It took probably less than a minute and a half. They have you type in your passcode, and I chose an 8-digit passcode. And then now it wants me to write down my recovery phrase. So I'm going to go ahead and initiate that process, and I'll cut back and continue when we're done. Okay, so I just completed going through and writing down all of my recovery phrase or the seed phrase. And I took my time doing it. I will tell you that my experience is the screen is pretty small, and I'm at that age where your near vision is difficult. Okay, so if your vision is tough, make sure you have a good set of readers. You might need even a little magnifying glass. But what I did, which is already off the outside the boundaries of their suggestion, is I actually had my wife come down. She has much better handwriting than I do. And I wrote one down and she wrote one down. And I'm going to copy it a third time so that I have 3 copies of this to put in multiple locations so that if one of them gets lost or damaged, I still have a backup copy. But the next step is to go ahead and confirm. And it was a little confusing for me because when it opened up, the first word they gave me was not the first word in my seed phrase. So you have to scroll through the words and select them in the right order to be able to move forward. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I've gone ahead and confirmed my recovery phrase, and I have a message on my ledger that says your recovery phrase is set. Keep it in a secure place. Okay, so the next step, it just says if lost, stolen, or forgotten, all your assets will be irremediably lost. That's an interesting word I've never seen before. But if you lose this or it's stolen and you don't have your recovery phrase, you're not going to ever be able to get this back. So make sure that you keep your storage phrases in a safe place. And then it says never share with anyone. Ledger will never ask you for anything. Press both buttons to continue. And it just shows that it's in processing mode. That. Set up as a new device, follow the instructions, come back here, follow the instructions, and okay. So let's go to the next step. PIN code, I'm already done with that. I chose a PIN code. Okay, so this screen here is essentially just showing that I need to set up my PIN code. So the same information that was on the ledger is here, and you can see actually what I was seeing as I went through that. Okay, then it goes into the recovery phrase and just says your recovery phrase is a secret list of 24 words and backups. Back up your private keys. Your Nano generates a unique recovery phrase. Ledger does not keep a copy of it. So nobody knows this but you. If you lose it, you're in trouble. Okay, so write it down multiple times and keep it in multiple safe places. Okay, and it says right here, I understand if I lose this recovery phrase, I will not be able to access my crypto in case I lose access to my Nano. Okay, so here we go. This is taking your recovery sheet, writing down the words. Then you'll confirm them. This is what I was seeing. You'll go, left or right and make sure that the words are the correct ones. The ones shown on the screen are not mine. This is part of their app. And then you're going to hide your recovery phrases. Okay? Yeah, it says do not store them on computers or smartphones. That's because if anybody hacks your computer or your smartphone, finds your recovery phrase, you're gone. It says never share it with anybody, not even with Ledger. I shared mine with my wife because, quite frankly, if something happens to me, I want her to know how to get my cryptocurrency. We've been married for 26 years. I trust her. I love her. If she took all the cryptocurrency and went to Mexico, I would wish her well. Okay? So I don't see that happening, but it would be a tragedy to have $500,000 in cryptocurrency, which I don't have, but hope to, and have something happen to me and not have my family know how to get it. All right, so it says now game on. Answer 3 simple questions to avoid common misconceptions about your hardware wallet. So we're going to take a quiz. As a Ledger user, my crypto is stored on the blockchain, okay? These are not private things, so I'll go ahead and share with you my quiz taking skills. I got question 1 correct. If my recovery phrase is no longer secure or private, no problem, Ledger can send me a problem. My crypto is no longer safe and I need to transfer them to a secure place. I'm going to go with option B, 2 for 2. When I connect my Nano to the Ledger app, my private key is still offline or briefly connected to the internet. The answer is it's still offline. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but that's really cool that they can essentially make it so no one can come back through the system while you're connecting and be able to steal your recovery phrase. Okay, so it does say your private keys always remain offline in your hardware wallet, even when connected to your Nano. The Ledger app cannot access your private key. You must physically authorize every transaction on your device. I think this is good. Okay, so I'm done with the quiz. This is, it says you're already a pro. You're ready to safely manage your crypto. Only one quick step left. Okay, what is it? I don't know. A genuine check. We'll verify whether your Nano is genuine. This should be quick and easy. Now, this is important, right? People will tell you only buy your hardware wallet from the source. Don't go buy them on eBay. Don't buy them on Amazon, because someone might preset themselves up so that when you transfer your tokens in there, they can backdoor it and steal your cryptocurrency. So this is going to check mine and see if I didn't realize this step existed, but this should prevent that kind of potential theft. So it's going to go ahead and do a scan of the ledger. It's telling me it wants me to enter my PIN on the ledger. I'm not sure what that's about, but we'll do that while this is uploading. My device is locked. I need to unlock it, so that's why it's asking me. All right, so I've gone ahead and done the device check, and I'm getting a message back from Ledger saying it's all good. My Nano X is genuine and it's ready to use with Ledger Live. So let's move to the next step here. Okay, so it says I need to add an account to get started. Add an account to start managing your crypto assets. You must have the app for your crypto asset installed on your device. Okay. So choose a crypto asset. Let's see what's in the drop-down box. Okay, so there's lots of different options here. I'm just going to go ahead and search and see if Saitama comes up. Saitama Inu. There it is. Okay. So it says Saitama Inu is a ERC20 token. You can receive tokens directly on an Ethereum account. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and add an Ethereum account. Open the Ethereum app on your device. So I'm going to have to go ahead and insert my PIN one more time. Okay, so I've completed the entire process of setting up my Ledger Nano X. It wasn't horribly difficult. There were really good instructions, and the device itself helps walk you through. For many of you, this is more detail than you're probably hoping to have. But for people who, like me, are a little nervous about new technology and we're concerned about the security of our crypto, I tried to be very detailed so that you can see exactly what that process looks like. If I go to the Accounts tab, you'll be able to see that I have an Ethereum wallet set up, place that I can now buy and receive my cryptocurrencies into the wallet for safekeeping. Now, they're still stored on the blockchain, but the keys to all my crypto now are, or will be, on my Ledger Nano X. So nobody will be able to interact with my stuff without me giving them permission to do that. And that will be a very nice feeling, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I'll make a new video on how I transfer my Saitama control of my Saitama cryptocurrency into the Ledger wallet. Hey, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please check back with me on all things Saitama. Have a great day.